Hey everyone, today I'm breaking down the first episode of Tales of Hurting Gods Donghua, and trust me, this opening episode is absolutely wild. So we start off in this place called Daju, which used to be home to the gods themselves. But something catastrophic happened that forced all the gods to abandon this land. After they left, darkness and demons completely took over the place. The rule here is simple but terrifying. When night falls, nothing living can survive outside. In the middle of all this darkness, we hear a baby crying. This infant is floating down a river in a basket, and here's where it gets creepy. There's a dead woman holding onto the basket, somehow still moving even though she's clearly deceased. The baby has this glowing jade pendant around his neck that's literally the only thing keeping him alive in this nightmare landscape. It's protecting him from all the darkness and demons trying to get to him. The baby ends up being found by the elders of Canlao village. Now here's the thing about this village. It's entirely populated by disabled people who've learned to survive in this hostile world. When they find this perfectly healthy baby, they're completely baffled. How did this kid survive a night in the darkness when nothing else can? One elder immediately suspects the worst, saying this baby might be a demon. But another elder points out something crucial. That jade pendant the baby's wearing looks exactly like the stone statues that protect their village. The light coming from it is what kept the darkness at bay. The baby starts crying really loudly, and one frustrated elder just throws him outside. But thankfully, another elder steps in and declares that this child will stay here in Daju with them. The blind elder raises a valid concern, explaining that it's already incredibly hard for disabled people like them to survive in Daju, so how can they possibly raise a child? He suggests they should give the baby to someone else. That's when the poison master decides to help by releasing a poisonous insect to make the baby stop crying. But before the insect can do any damage, Grandma shows up and kills it, saying firmly that she brought this child here, and she doesn't need any of their help to raise him. Grandma takes the baby to the village chief, who looks at this healthy child among all the disabled villagers and says that finally they have one healthy person among them. The other elders realize the chief has already made up his mind. The boy is staying. Since he needs a name, the chief notices the word Shen written on the jade pendant and decides to call him Mushan. Grandma takes Mushan home, where she's busy sealing away some dangerous entity. Right then, a demon attacks baby Mushan, but Grandma quickly captures the demon and seals it inside a woman's skin. Yeah, this show doesn't mess around. We then see Mushan growing up over the years. This kid is an absolute troublemaker, constantly getting into dangerous situations. But the elders always have his back and protect him whenever he's in danger. Since Mushan grew up alongside demons and dangerous insects, he's completely fearless around them. Whenever trouble found him, the elders would rush to his rescue. Fast forward 10 years, Mushan is now 11 years old. One day, while collecting herbs, he falls asleep outside and doesn't wake up until nighttime. Normally, this would be a death sentence, but Grandma rescued him just in time. She gives him a serious warning to never, ever fall asleep outside, especially when night is approaching. The next day, Mushan is taking his cow out to graze when he asks the village chief a question that's been bugging him. He wants to know what exactly is in the darkness that kills humans, since the chief always warns about it but never explains what it actually is. The village chief gives him a cryptic answer, saying it doesn't matter what it is. As long as they have these stone statues protecting their village, that thing can't enter. These statues are what keep them safe. Curious as ever, Mushan asks where these stone statues came from and why the darkness and demons are afraid of them. The chief quickly shuts him down, saying that Daju has many secrets, and the less he knows, the longer he'll live. As Mushan rides away on his cow, Grandma reminds him to make sure he's back home before dark. After Mushan leaves, Grandma confides her worries to the village chief. After all these years, Mushan still shows no signs of soul awakening. She's afraid he might just be an ordinary person who can't cultivate, and Daju is far too dangerous for someone like that to survive. The village chief reveals he's ordered the blood of 4 spirits to help trigger Mushan's soul awakening. Meanwhile, Mushan is having a peaceful day playing his flute while riding his cow. As evening approaches, all the creatures start heading to safety. But suddenly, his cow starts running wildly. Mushan tries to stop it, telling it that darkness is coming and they need to get back to the village. But the cow suddenly stops, throwing Mushan to the ground. Then something incredible happens. Mushan starts hearing voices calling for help, and the voice is coming from his cow. He asks in shock if the cow can talk, and the cow replies that since he grew up drinking its milk, it's like his half-mother, so he needs to help it. The cow explains that there's a needle stuck in its head that it's been trying to remove for the past 11 years. Mushan examines the needle and realizes it looks just like one of Grandma's needles. The cow pleads with him, saying it raised him with its milk, so can't he do this one thing for it? Feeling guilty, Mushan pulls out the needle. The moment he does, the cow collapses and something starts emerging from its belly. Mushan backs away in horror as a woman literally tears her way out of the cow's stomach. The woman is ecstatic, saying that finally, after 11 years, she's free from that disgusting skin. She approaches Mu Shen menacingly, declaring that first she'll kill him, then she'll slaughter all those disabled people in Canlao village. She attacks with incredible speed, injuring Mu Shen's hand. When he asks who she is and why she was disguised as his cow, she smiles wickedly and reveals she's the wife of the lord of Jinglong City. The demon woman is incredibly powerful, easily overpowering Mu Shen. She grabs him by the throat, explaining that if his grandma hadn't trapped her in that cow's skin 11 years ago, she would have killed him back then. But now she'll get her revenge. Just as she's about to deliver the killing blow, Mu Shen screams for grandma's help. This distraction allows him to kick the demon and trap her in a flower using some kind of demon technique he somehow knows. But the demon breaks free immediately, summoning her snake spirit and attacking with lethal intent. Just in time, Grandma and Elder Tong arrive to save Mu Shen. The demon woman is shocked to see them. Grandma coldly tells her that if it wasn't for Mu Shen, she would have died 11 years ago. She should be thanking him instead of trying to kill him. Before the demon can respond, Grandma drives a needle straight through her head, killing her instantly. Mu Shen is stunned by the brutality, but Elder Tong explains that if he wants to survive in Daju, he has to hunt things weaker than himself or he won't make it. Grandma then tells Mu Shen that today is the day of his soul awakening, so they need to return to the village. As they head back, night falls, and we see the darkness literally consume the demon woman's corpse in seconds, leaving only her skeleton behind. The skeleton floats down the river and washes up outside of Daju, where some people discover it. They recognize the luxury clothes and realize this was the wife of Jinglong City's lord. Their leader examines the needle hole in the skull and makes a chilling observation. This is the evil technique of the Tianma sect, also known as the demon sect, but that sect was supposedly wiped out from their continent years ago. It seems one of their warriors is still hiding in Daju. They decide to enter Daju to hunt down this remaining warrior, and that's where the first episode ends. What did you guys think of this opening episode? The world building is insane, and I love how they immediately establish the stakes. This isn't going to be your typical cultivation story. Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and let me know if you want me to continue covering this series. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more Donghua breakdowns.